Well, I mean, yeah, hearing that you swallowed a beetle did ruin my day. But I did. I saw the new Bond movie, No Time to Die.
Ooh, what'd you think of it? Wait, where did you watch it?
The movie theater.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I guess I use streaming services.
Yeah, no,
sorry.
Well, it's all good. I went with my parents actually, and yeah, I liked it. I liked it quite a bit. I think it's keeping with the tradition of the Daniel Craig movies, where it's like good movie, bad movie, good movie, bad movie, and this was a good movie, good one to end off on, I think.
That's good. Yeah, because Spectre, it was okay.
I didn't really love Spectre that much. I barely even remember it, which says a lot, but I wasn't really blown away by it.
I remember being excited for it.
Yeah, no, I was too. But yeah, I think this movie was definitely better. You know, it's still no Casino Royale in my opinion. That's like the gold standard, but
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it.
But well, that brings me some hope, because I was a little nervous. I was like, oh boy, all right.
Yeah. You know what? It's really kind of funny though, and of course I'm saying this now since I just recently got back into like Metal Gear Solid, but like I feel like this movie took a lot of inspiration from Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
And I can't really explain why without getting into spoiler territory, so I won't. But I just find it funny that like Metal Gear Solid was clearly inspired by like James Bond and like spy thriller movies, and now it's kind of like come full circle where I'm like, I feel like the people who wrote this movie probably took some inspiration from Metal Gear Solid, because there's a lot of similarities in kind of a weird way. But again, not a spoiler. This is something you learn about really early on, but I'll just put it this way: there are nanomachines in this new Bond movie.
Oh my god.
there are literal nanomachines in James Bond now. So yeah, very very Metal Gear Solid-esque, but solid flick overall. I enjoyed it.
Do you remember the G.I. Joe movies? That was like a fever dream of mine.
Oh yeah, I don't even know if I ever watched any of those, if I'm being honest. Like I collected like G.I. Joes, like the toys, but I don't think other than like a bit of the old cartoon, I ever really watched anything G.I. Joe related.
Same, and the funny thing is, like, I apparently I did see one of them, but I'm gonna tell you, I don't really remember. So it's just like, it must have not been good. Like,
must have just not really done a lot for me, because
like,
yeah, I feel that way. Well, the thing is, like, at least for me, like, if a movie's really terrible, I tend to remember it because it's so terrible. But if there's a movie that I don't remember at all, I usually chalk that up to like, yeah, it must have just been kind of bleh. It's not good, not bad, just kind of like whatever.
Exactly.
Which is almost like the worst sin you can commit as a movie, because like bad movies, as long as they're entertaining, can be a lot of fun to watch. But if a movie's just like boring or dull or just has nothing going for it, then it's like, oh, why even be a movie?
Right. Like, I would actually probably rather go watch Paint Dry.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, so we are just about, I mean, we're going to pretty much go fucking balls to the wall right into this trial. But first we should probably go over all the notes and stuff, yeah.
No, fuck it, dude. We got this. Come on,
yeah,
man. Dude, come on.
Let's go vacuum lizard here to listen. That's what I like to hear, Panic. You vacuum away.
I should probably let people know, if it sounds like I'm farting, it's because I'm in a new chair, and it's like
good cover up.
Squeaky. I don't know if you can hear it.
No, that's great.
No, like, it's not.
Yeah, if you hear me ripping fat farts back here, just wet fat farts, it's just my chair, I swear. Like, it's great.
I got a little bit of a different setup, so we're trying something new.
Okay, well. Now that we all know Brian's going to be shooting his pants all stream, let's read through these bullets here. So, Monokuma file number 4. The victim is Nekamaru Nidai, a.k.a. Mekamaru. Yeah. After his robotic transformation, his body was discovered in Grape Tower, which is inside the funhouse. His head is severely damaged and beyond repair, so that shall be considered the cause of death. Despite the fact that his arms and legs are dismembered, these limbs were actually designed to be detachable, and it seems they separated due to a severe impact. Aside from that, several other areas of his body are damaged. Because of this, many of the functions seem to have shut down. Okay.
So he's
Why?
like an action hero.
Yeah, right.
Parts on him.
Nekomaru's body and left leg were tied with a metal wire. The tip of that wire was also tied into a loop. And that loop thing, I'm still trying to figure out what that's about, but...
Yeah, right. Because like I don't understand why he was tied or why. Yeah.
Yeah. Goodnight button, a button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. When this button is pressed, all of Nekomaru's functions cease, and he is forced to enter sleep mode.
Okay.
Oil on the floor, oil that was flowing out of Nekomaru's body, the majority of it came from his fatal head wound. It's just robot blood. One of the pillars on the side of the door was tipped over. The damaged area of the pillar was also stained. It was so heavy that even 2 people couldn't budge it, and one of those people was Akane, which is like as strong as like 5 people. And the other person was Hajime, which is as strong as like -4 people. So really only one person couldn't lift it.
Actually, he weighed it down more.
Yeah, he just put his limp, sad body on the pillar and made it harder for Akane to try to pick it up. All right, this hammer. New-looking hammer, an enormous hammer found on the floor of the tower. It was completely clean, almost as if it was brand new. And we're basically to assume that this hammer came from that armory room, right?
Yeah, the end of the room.
Right. Chain. Chain was wrapped around the handles of the door at the back of Grape Tower. For some reason, the killer was able to enter the tower from the Strawberry Hall. Akane's account. Apparently, Akane heard a rumbling noise at around 5:30 a.m. And that's it. Thanks, Akane. A lot of small pieces of stone were scattered underneath Nekomaru's body. However, there were no fragments on top of his body, so that makes it sound like the pillar fell before he did. I guess. Apparently, Fuyuhiko saw Nekomaru walking around the first floor of Strawberry House at 5 a.m. Of course, how accurate is that? Because haven't we kind of figured out that the clocks, I can't fucking talk. The clocks were like tampered with, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, wall clock. 5:30 a.m. The alarm of the wall clock in the lounge on Strawberry House's second floor Strawberry House's second floor starting going off. That just doesn't seem like English. That's fine. Fuyuhiko was at the lounge by coincidence and managed to stop the alarm, but Kazuichi and Gundam rushed to the lounge after being alerted by the sound. However, Nagito was apparently the only one who didn't hear it.
Yeah, that's right, because it was like, what, 2 hours maybe off?
Yeah, something like that. The contact elevator used to move between both houses was broken and no longer worked. It was apparently broken at the Grape House side, so the last person to use it would have arrived at Grape House. So
that's saying the killer's in Grape House.
Yeah, well, it said the last person would have arrived at Grape, so they would have gone from Strawberry House to Grape House, and then tampered with the elevator.
Okay.
Wait, which was the house we stayed at? Was that Grape House?
Yeah, we stayed at Grape, so that means it's someone at Strawberry, so it's one of the boys.
That would track.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it being anyone else. Like, I mean, I don't really know who it could be, but like,
Yeah,
the girls are also pure and wonderful. It can't be them.
Well, like, yeah. Well, I'll plead my case after all this.
Yeah. Strawberry Hall's button. The button in Strawberry Hall that opens the door leading to the tower was broken. Nagito's sudden appearance. Nagito was supposed to be at Strawberry House, but he appeared at Grape House via some unknown method. The contact elevator should have been broken, but he can teleport now or whatever. Kazuichi's account. Apparently the compass's needle spun 180 degrees while it was inside the contact elevator. Right, that's an interesting thing. Nekomaru's used this alarm. Y'all, like, come on, like, isn't there an editor for this game? Good God. Nekomaru used this alarm clock to recover from sleep mode. The clock's arms are stopped at around 7:30, and the alarm was set to 7:30 as well. The clock in Nekomaru's chest receives radio waves at fixed intervals and automatically adjusts itself if its time is off. Basically, it's an amazingly precise clock that can't be tampered with, not even to set the time. So does it set itself if you go into a different time zone?
I guess so, yeah, because it uses, like, what is it, the satellites, they said? It's, like, a super accurate one.
Doorknob found under the tipped-over pillar. Oh, that's right, this doorknob. It's got scratches on it. Screws at the base are pulled out, and there's some scratch marks on the knob itself. One of the doorknobs from the far back door of Strawberry House was missing. So this doorknob was originally attached to that door. What do we think those little scratches could be?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I feel like maybe it's the pillar.
Maybe.
Maybe like the stone kind of scratcher, because it kind of looks like stone scrapes. Like the stone kind of scraped it.
Yeah, could be. Do you think the pillar, like... well...
A little bit on it and kind of maybe broke that off while crushing Nekomaru and...
Maybe. Because I'm trying to remember, the way the pillar fell, it looked like it fell pretty much away from the door, so I don't know how it would have hit the handle, but...
I mean, maybe they used a part of the stone and... Pew, pew.
Maybe. Strange feeling in tower. Regardless of whether you enter the tower from Great Hall or Strawberry Hall, the placement of Nekomaru's body, the tipped-over pillar, the oil stains, and even the disassembled parts Kazuichi arranged look exactly the same. Right. And I think I mentioned something that, like, I have a feeling that, like, these houses are actually, like, stacked on top of each other or something like that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because that's like what Soda was saying. It's like 180 degrees, right? So that would mean strawberry is on top of grape then, right? No?
Maybe the other way around? I'm not sure. One of them's on top of the other. Well,
how did Nagito come? It was like a hole in the ground, right? It was a lab.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to tell, like, because he went into the final dead room or whatever that was in Strawberry House, but then that went through a few rooms and he got up to that armory place, and I don't really know where location-wise that was, but he went through a hatch and apparently got to Grape House. So I don't know. That could...
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, either way, all is not as it seems. Those houses clearly aren't connected the way they want us to think they are. I'm guessing one stacked on top of the other. Otherwise, though... All right, before we get into it, what are some theories we got going right now? What's cooking in that head of yours, Bri?
Well, my theory is I think it's obviously... the murderer's obviously on the guy's side. I do not think Chiaki would do it. I mean, her code with, like, death, like, killing in general...
Yeah.
Akane, no. No. Sonya, nah. McQueen, she wouldn't do it.
McQueen.
But then on the guy's side, I don't think Fuyuhiko would do it. I feel like he kind of, like, he understands the weight of killing, and he has a lot of, like, honor now.
I also,
so,
like, not that it, I guess, really matters, but I feel like if Fuyuhiko did do it, he wouldn't be the first to be like, oh, yeah, no, I woke up early and saw... Nekomaru going somewhere, because like that immediately makes him suspect. It's like, oh well, you're like the last person to see Nekomaru.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't think he would like give up that information if he was trying to hide that he murdered him. Yeah, and frankly, yeah. I think Fuyuhiko's changed. I honestly don't see him murdering anyone, but yeah, I could be surprised.
I mean, honestly, the only person I can really maybe think of is maybe Gundam, but I don't have solid evidence.
I don't have, you know, the only thing I was kind of like mulling around in my head. I could see an argument for Gundam, if only because since we're trapped in these houses and like food's running low, I'm sitting here thinking like this dude's probably thinking about how the fuck am I gonna feed my hamsters?
Oh my god!
Because not only because everyone else, yeah, we're all worried about starving to death, but now he's got like his fucking 4 little baby hamsters that he's trying to take care of too. So he's probably trying to find a way out like ASAP.
Yeah, because
or maybe he's worried other people are gonna be like, hey, let's kill your hamsters and eat them. Surprised nobody brought that up.
That's true. Yeah, maybe it is gonna. Maybe the hamsters have like a, I don't know, like a deep past with him or something. I don't know.
And what would be interesting too, is if like the hamsters were like somehow in on it too, because looking back at
oh my god, with the wire cutting and everything.
Oh, maybe I wasn't even thinking about the wire. I was thinking about the little scratches on the door handle, like little hamster hands or something. I don't. Do hamsters? They have like little nails, right?
Yeah, they got little claws. Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, they're mouse. Oh my god, because that would make sense because that's how they can get the wiring and they can go through in between things and. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean that.
Is it Gundam? My man used
right
the
now.
hamster power.
Right now, I'm leaning on Gundam. I think that's where my head's at right now. We'll see what the trial has in store for us, but that kind of makes the most sense for me at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. So we did that. Skills. God, I've got a lot of points. I don't know if I ever got any more skills.
Things? Well, we haven't been able to like max other people out yet, right? Because
yeah, but
even second story.
Even without maxing people out, like you still unlock skills, like as you hang out with them. But nobody's been giving us more skills.
Well, weren't there some skills or something like that from like the vending machine that we can get, or am I remembering something wrong?
No, I thought that was only just gifts.
Is it just gifts? Okay.
If there were skills in there, I would have bought them up ASAP. So, all right, I guess there's nothing else we can put on there. So I guess we're just going into this then.
Listen, Mike, we're the pro tab. Okay, we got pro tab shield. We got.
You're
this.
right. We got this.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Yeah, explain it again, why don't you?
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly,
you don't do it the same way.
only
Didn't
the blackened will
who
receive
done it?
punishment. But if you pick the
doesn't say it that
wrong
way anymore.
person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Yay!
I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go. Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Sounds nice.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today.
You are the
Because
roast.
Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is.
Akane, I love you, honey, but you're never any help at these trials. You're wonderful. You're beautiful. We all love you. Just sit there and let the adults talk.
I'm definitely
actually
not
get in the way a
tempted by
lot.
curry. Got it?
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Have you seen the way these characters leak? I mean,
hey,
so do you just now catching on?
Over the incident?
At least they're all well
able to leave
hydrated.
Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with
Hajime.
Miss Sonia
Hajime.
and Chiaki that early in the morning? Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Oh yeah, we were.
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of course you're not.
Honey.
You're much classier than that.
I can show her.
I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
Oh, look at you. No nonsense, Hajime. You're not having any of this fun banter. You're just like, anyway, back to what fucking matters.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously.
Obviously.
As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door
I could
button.
just hear go
We
on.
couldn't go anywhere because of
Yeah,
that.
I know, right?
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes.
Akane, for once, I actually agree with you.
One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Now.
Yeah.
Enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Oh, I just noticed on everyone's like little profile, they all have a different kind of X.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
just
well,
noticed
that's why I love the chefs because he has like a fork and knife.
Yeah.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon.
Let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. Why are you like disrespecting her that way? Don't you like her? Like, what is your deal, Soda? Never mind. Soda's the murderer. Let's all vote now. Let's get rid of it.
Is this because of the traitor thing?
No. Yes.
Well, the weapon
Oh,
is
I forgot
obvious,
he's here.
right?
Huh?
What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You could totally tell just by looking.
I'm talking about that big old hammer that was just on the ground. You can tell what the weapon is just by looking. It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. Only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably... Let's have a non-stop debate about it. New looking hammer? Might that be what we're looking for? I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer!
Eek.
The killer used that hammer
It's hammer time.
and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose
Oh,
that is
well, it is a
possible.
new looking hammer, so
That's
I
right.
guess that would
It was
be...
a surprise beating.
Oh,
The
So maybe-
weapon
so I-
is decided.
So the hammer was left there as like a red herring or something then, probably?
Yeah, to make you think it was.
Yeah.
I guess we
yeah.
should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the
That pillar.
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
No, that's wrong.
No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Just can't accept it.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
But why?
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why leave it there?
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangsta. I
What?
love it.
Baby gangsta? Me?
Just so y'all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Yeah, huh?
I thought
Fuck you, son.
maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
Look at Hajime. Hajime's like, this fucking guy.
Oh, God, he's my friend.
God.
It seems that was a waste of time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
The ground.
God damn it, I was just supposed to say that.
Like the weapon has oil on it, but it's something at the crime scene that had oil on it. Well, his own body. I guess the pillar,
Well,
right?
Nekomaru.
I see! The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
That's why you have to use 120%. Let's go even further
Yeah.
beyond.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
And I just kind of laid on top of it uselessly and cried, but...
And you comforted me.
It's no use. It's barely budging. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I fucking tell you?
That pillar was pretty freaking heavy.
Never listen.
But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Nekomaru.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
My dad.
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So he lifted the pillar.
He used
then
it.
what?
And
Did he
hit
use
himself.
it to beat himself?
Yes.
Yes!
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
Then even if
committed
Nekomaru could have
robocide.
lifted that pillar, it
How do
has
you play
nothing
the
to do
first
with the
game?
case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
What the heck?
But it does bother me a little. That word. Suicide. By the way, the fourth murder of the killing school life was apparently ruled as suicide. Huh? No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit suicide.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
For realsies, are you serial?
Yes, for reals.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
How about sarcastic that was? Yes, for reals.
See, so my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood.
Yes, my
Then
queen.
I shall give it my all.
It's all you, Sonia. We're just gonna take a back seat for this one, and you can do this trial.
Sonia, here I go!
Mega! Wire, good night button, oil on the floor, to build pillar, chain, pillar fragments, broken door knob. Okay.
What?
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Well,
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering
you
the
got those
pillar's weight,
fragments
it probably exerted a ton of
that are
force.
underneath him.
Sonia, you go, girl. I'm getting hella excited.
Hiko said something. What did he say?
There's no need to
Can we
lift that
absorb
pillar.
I don't think we have to
If the pillar
absorb
was
one
not
right now.
lifted,
I think I'm gonna try pillar fragments on
Beating him with it is beyond a dream.
over pillar or whatever.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Over.
No, that's wrong.
No, she's not. She's beautiful. I mean, okay. Make your point.
No, you're hot. I mean, Ron. I mean,
Nekomaru
yeah,
was crushed
whatever.
by the pillar. Then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Huh? Fragments?
For reals?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
That's just math.
I briefly considered that too, but it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
For
It's okay, my
reals.
queen.
If they
It's okay.
didn't tip it over, then
could
how
never
did
be
the
wrong, my
killer
queen.
murder Nekomaru
My
with that
queen.
pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
The pillar is the murderer. It's the blackened.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
Huh?
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Oh my god, give the pillar a gun.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
Turn it sideways.
You guys, the same as usual.
What, are you gonna make fun of us now again? You
Yeah,
become
come
a
on.
real asshole.
You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
You okay, bud?
What did you say?
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Oh yeah, please, Lord Nagito, come down off your throne and help us peasants.
Hey, Nagito, what the hell happened to you? How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
He's acting like a butt. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. He's a big butt man now. Big butt, butthole, poop mouth, poop Open your mouth. I hate you, Ron Burgundy.
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well,
First
of all,
the
pillar
Blackened
itself
trained
is
the
not
pillar
enough.
over many weeks in hand-to-hand combat.
But when combined with a specific item,
A gun.
there's a way it could be
I was right.
possible.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
A gun.
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
That sounded like an interesting pronunciation of ultimate.
Of course I know, but I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
Ultimate.
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly.
It's me, Gundam Tanaka, the ultimate weapon.
Because I, the one who has claimed
Yeah.
dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon.
It says a lot when I just say things as a joke, and then that's the actual dialogue.
We're becoming
I am
one with this
he
game,
who
Mike.
cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It's only
What?
fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon.
Wow.
Since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
Don't feed into this, please.
I see.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Oh, you know why.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Instead of me just fucking telling you, here's another riddle.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you?
No,
Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
thank you. I mean, hey.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Turns out I'm a loser nobody, but you guys probably figured that out already.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse. Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower. It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Sweet.
Yeah, what?
Not only does that make
Put some
perfect
stank on
sense,
that.
but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
I picked up Hero's ultimate clairvoyance. Oh god. I wonder what Hero's doing during all of this.
Full
Masturbating.
show.
Yeah.
I shall leave this
Full
matter
show.
to your discretion.
Sonia, what is good? You're trying out all sorts of new, like, slaying today.
Dude, she's doing it. She's killing it. My girl.
The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. Thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. It's the same. Strange feeling in tower. That seems to be the only thing that has to do with the tower,
In
so
truth,
yeah.
Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what?
Hold on, we've been thinking the two towers are the same building, but that was only mystery. There's no one there. Oh, so they're not. They're not the same.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower
So
are actually the exact same place.
No, that's wrong.
okay.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Yes. Well,
What?
let's not talk about that right now.
Hajime, I won't
Wait, what?
tolerate any sort of rebellion.
Yeah, what if that plot point just completely like opens up this new thing where it's just like Hajime is now like harbors this resentment, like you destroyed my kingdom.
Doesn't it seem strange?
So where did this come from?
When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
Oh my god, it's a spinning thing.
It's
Or like a switchblade.
probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something.
Or
Well,
maybe,
again,
or like in a revolver, or revolving.
Yeah. Well, it's possible because like if they're stacked on top of each other, maybe that room just like almost like goes around the building, but also like changes elevation or something too. I don't know.
If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
No, you're wrong.
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down.
Wow. Okay.
Then how about this?
Are we doing this?
Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
What? So, girl.
Well, we were moving
Why
from
you
Grape Tower
doing?
to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
Okay. All right. You want to do this? Let's do this. You and me. This is for my kingdom.
For the north. The broken door handle. Because one had the broken door handle, the other one didn't.
Maybe.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing. There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The
So
pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten.
Oh, I know
Monokuma is
I know
surprisingly
immediately what
strong.
they're gonna go at now. They're gonna talk about how the
Losing
oil
the power
doesn't
of
change
the pillar, the
position.
body, everything.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Because if the stains are in the same spot, then like moving everything else, like they would
Moving
be
the body and
different,
pillar
you know?
is possible. But it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Yeah.
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
Or improbable.
So
I'm
glad that
terribly
we had
sorry.
this useless
I
conversation.
cannot believe I got so
Damn it,
fired
my
up.
queen. I mean, it's okay, my queen.
Sonya,
Oh.
next time, don't fucking doubt me.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
Panic is just stretch. Ugh. Hajime is my king.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers
Now
aren't
back
the
to the
same
story.
building?
Means the Two Towers is a damn good Lord of the Rings movie.
Oh, God, yeah.
We can't be certain of that either.
Oh, Tofi,
Not
elf.
when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
3 different buildings.
Hmm.
Steal clothes.
No idea, huh?
Mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse. But we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. Then the only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues. God.
Hey, Nagito.
Or Nagito.
I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up.
Here I go, solving everything again for you idiots.
Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Who to kill next? Determine. Is he talking about the traitor? If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Something happened to him?
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
Perform the appropriate action in order to learn the secret. Could he be talking about Monokuma Tai Chi? The life-threatening game.
Made it to every lesson.
I see.
If only I paid more attention
You're
to
talking about
Monokuma
the
Tai
final
Chi.
dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it.
I think all you had to do was an escape room and one game of Russian roulette.
In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself.
There is something very charming in these games about how like all the assets are just like fucking PNGs that are just kind of laid about and like stretched in different ways.
From that
Listen,
window,
they even done shadow
I
work.
saw some
I know, right?
They wanted
very
to admit.
strange scenery.
Hey, as the dude who made Fire Emblem anime, I'm into it. Like, I love it.
Strange scenery?
Slap some PNGs on top of a background.
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
You took a picture?
Yep.
Yep, took a dick pic.
It's the answer with his dick on screen.
Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket. Yeah, like everyone's like trying to figure out like what the like fucking clue is, but he's like, anybody want to remark on the penis there? Is that impressive to anybody or?
See? This is it.
And as he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again.
Look at all those trees.
I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this picture.
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
Thinking time. Fuck you, dude. Doesn't make sense in this picture. Well, if he did it from Strawberry House, that...
I mean, wouldn't it be a straight line?
Yeah, I guess it would, because like, if it was the way we thought it would be, it would have to be lined up, right? Well, I mean, I guess it's hard because I don't know like the exact position of the window, but select a suspicious spot.
I mean, the tower is kind of suspicious. Why is there a big tower?
What? I mean, I assume this is what the.
Oh, that's the grape and
the
strawberry.
actual tower. Oh! So if this is the tower, then the grape house should be over here, right? Or on the other side of the
No,
tower, if it was the way we thought it would be.
Yeah.
Like, is it just that there's nothing here?
But in reality, they're right next to each other.
If the structure of the fun
You're next
house
to
is
each
what we
other,
thought it
or on
was,
top of each other, or something.
And that's can
Grape House and
Nagito
Strawberry
slide in
House should lead
between
to
the
tower in the
two
middle.
walls, maybe to get between Strawberry and Grape? Like he can literally slide between the walls because they're right next to each other. It's
He's
just
in
a
the
single
walls.
wall.
Maybe.
Which means, if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it.
True.
But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
Panic says, "Oh yeah, I accidentally got my dick in the shot. It's because the final dead room had a puzzle that involved me taking off my pants. I swear, believe me, you had to be there." What's up, Celestia Ludenberg? Mikan's X is a Band-Aid look. Next time it sounds good. Oh yeah. Yeah, we were talking about how all the X's are different. Yeah, Mikan's is like Band-Aids. The chefs are like a fork and knife.
The long.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's a nice touch.
it was very creative.
I see.
Yeah,
And
totally.
Is that it?
Nagito said there's a lot of things that don't make sense in this photo, which means there are other contradictions contained in it.
Trees don't exist. What is
Well-
this green?
Well, wait, hold on. Because he did say from the first floor, right? So, this is kind of high up. Oh my god, so that would say it then, right? Then, Grape House would be stacked on top of Strawberry House? Because we're above the tree line.
Oh, that's true. Oh, I was fucking around.
Yeah, no, but you
This
said that. I
photo
was
was
like, oh,
taken
fuck
from the
yeah,
living room
we're
inside the
above
final
the
deck.
trees. I don't know why that wasn't the first thing that fucking hit me. Wow.
All right.
I'm stupid, Brian.
If that's the
I'm
case,
stupid.
then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Or the other way around. Strawberry House is stacked on top of Grape House. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is definitely strange. This
Oh my
photo
god,
doesn't
so
look like
that
it was
thing's
taken
just an
from the first
elevator. It
floor.
rises up and
Angles
down.
suggest
Wait,
it was
no.
taken from higher up.
Hold on. I don't know. I don't get the tower
That's
part
right.
yet. Well, come back
Good
to me.
call.
Come back to me. No, you might be right. Maybe it just kind of rises and lowers like a normal elevator. I don't really know. And then, yeah,
But it probably spins. Maybe when it spins, that's where the colors change because you have to think of where Nekomaru was. But that's a thing. He would be opposite, but he was in the same corner. I don't know. Oh my god. Or maybe that thing doesn't even fucking move.
but no, yeah, I'm thinking it doesn't move. I think it just the floor just kind of maybe moves up and down because
Yeah.
I think the door that you see at the far end when you go in that tower, that door just, no matter what, doesn't fucking work. It doesn't lead anywhere. And I think that's why the handle was broke off of it. I think someone or something was trying to get to the other side of that door, but it's not like a working door. Because either way, you enter from the door in Strawberry House or the door in Grape House, which if they're stacked on top of each other are the same side, you know?
Yeah.
In summary, this
Did
is
anyone
the
ever try
truth
to open
contained
that
in
door
this
after the
photo.
handle was broken off of it?
I don't think so.
The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
So Grape House is a bottom and Strawberry House is a top. Okay, I get it.
It's not.
Oh, I
Are
like
you
the
saying
energy.
that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Thank you, Gundam.
From this point
Sir,
on,
do you know what a
your
fun
own
house is?
thinking. Now that you've finally met the same
Have you
requirements as
been
me,
to an amusement park, sir?
if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school
We've been
student.
solving it all, sir.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We've been doing basically all the heavy lifting here, and now you're gonna act all high and mighty, maybe even Hajime can get it. It's like, fuck off, dude. Y'all have been copying my
You
homework.
don't have a real
You know,
talent.
this is the
You
fucker.
already
Yeah,
know
exactly.
about
Who's been
the other
copying our
clue.
homework for years, and he accidentally got a little bit of a higher score on a test for us. This is that motherfucker. This is who that is.
Other clue? You see, talking about that one time when we were alone in the room and you kissed me tenderly on the mouth. Why, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up. How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
You're referring to when you learned instant transmission from the yard rats, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already.
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma Archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
What does it mean? Good thing, just now, another hint to figuring out the mystery behind the funhouse's structure. The reason Nagito appeared from the third floor. Using the photo we took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it! With my brain! Alright, let's do this. Let's use our brains. Oh, we're doing the fun game. I like this one. I'm not great at it, but I like it. Okay, so this, okay, and that, and there's, yeah, there we go. This is how you do it. Whoop!
Oh, how's our life a little hurt already?
I don't know. Oh god. Whoa! Oh my god.
Wow!
Right. Okay.
Okay. Oi!
Oh Jesus!
Oi,
Oh my god! They fucking just come out of nowhere. I don't know if I like
There's
that.
There's not enough time.
Question 1: do Strawberry House and Grape House both exist? Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Because it's the colors of the light.
Sure.
Spin boost.
I hate that I don't like that they just do that. They just appear later, and it's like not great.
Oh, they're gonna do a big one. Watch out. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Says, oh Jesus. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. We're fine. Everything's good. Question: are Strawberry House and Grape House the same building or two different They're.
Well, yeah, the same building. I think they're just divided by a wall.
Or something. They're
the
the same.
Yeah,
right?
floor,
yeah,
ceiling.
right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay.
I still think they're stacked on top of each other, personally.
No. Yeah.
Well, they have to be because the first floor.
Is
Was
how
above
long
each other.
down. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. When I keep meaning wall, I keep meaning like a floor or.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So not a wall
I'm
then.
Stupid. Not a wall.
So,
you know.
So when I say wall, I mean the thing that isn't a wall.
Yeah. You know.
Okay.
Listen, words are hard. Words are hard.
I get it, bud. I get it.
Whoa.
Wee, Rainbow Road. It's Rainbow Road. It's where you go when you die.
It's all coming together.
I'll see you again, Uncle. Okay.
Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse. And let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
Let me hear it,
good one.
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all.
There's no Grape House to be seen. What the fuck?
So where did Grape House go?
It's just gone. So it can only mean one thing. Grape House went away. It's in space now.
There is only one possibility.
What's the deal with Grape House?
I
mean, like, where even is it?
Is it a grape or is it a house?
Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Good God.
Same building, different floors?
Same floor, different building? Nope, other way around.
Then the two houses
Oh, yeah, like maybe the middle just kind of goes
buildings.
up and down then. So when you're waiting for the
building?
thing, like the quote-unquote tower to move,
based on Nagito's picture,
it's actually that
clear
whole
where
middle
Strawberry House is
hallway
located.
maybe shifting up and down.
Mm.
I don't know.
Strawberry House is located. It is so we said it's above Grape House.
Above.
I see.
on top of Grape House.
Panic, if
That's
you
where
think you love
Strawberry
that
House is
song,
located.
I want that played at my funeral. I love it that much.
I'll make it happen.
Do it.
Because of that,
Coward.
the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle.
Your family
Altogether,
hate me.
this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the fourth floor above Grape House.
I like how like scribbly these trees are. It's kind of cute.
Oh, snap. I never expected that the two
Oh,
houses were
snap.
connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with 2 different shapes.
How devilishly clever.
A quadrilateral and a
house.
hexagon. Overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them.
Look, Brian. It's one of those lawn squares you keep talking about.
I love long squares.
And it worked,
Good
didn't
God.
it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believe the 2 houses were 2 separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
Right.
You've just been Kuma'd!
You mean date raped?
Oh.
Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Then it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those 2 houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are
Yeah,
they
you didn't
arranged
notice
vertically
much,
just like
apparently.
the houses?
I'm curious about like the layout of this entire island that we were on, because like we went around it, we saw a bunch of stuff. At no point did we ever see this fun house, but apparently it's surrounded by an ocean of pine trees. Like, where is all this stuff? Like, where are we?
Where are we, guys?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also
Is this
been
on a
different
whole like
floors
different
inside the
island that
same
wasn't
building.
even opened up to us yet?
Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House, Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
Good God.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Aw, your precious
the
hammies
floor's
don't
just
know.
lifting up and down.
But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please
Yeah.
watch me, Miss Sonia.
Go ahead, buddy.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
I'll definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
This guy, at a certain point, he just has to like move on.
Hey, he can do it when he's willing and ready.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
What? You're a dummy.
You mean
Soda.
a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just
Guys,
pick
stop.
one of them.
Oh, Soda.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Go say the tower's
hurry up,
fucking
dumbass.
strange and it's like an elevator or some shit.
One of the bodies in
Yeah.
one of the towers was actually a dumb.
Oh,
No,
dump.
that's wrong.
Oh, dumb.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
Not just that. The parts that I carefully arranged when I dismantled the body all moved too.
right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right?
Yes.
The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Kazuichi is the dummy.
Oh,
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke.
I'm not
gee.
fucking joking.
You are joking, right?
It's all right. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't
you.
have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is
Gundam's like,
disappointing.
indeed, that would have been more convenient for me. I mean, the killer.
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason
Which is?
Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
Guys, it's like an elevator.
The body moved to
It
a
goes up and
different
down.
floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
Stairs.
Stairs.
Device like that. Escalator? A device that transports things to different floors in the same building. My God. I feel like I've seen that before.
Grandpa.
Let's say Grandpa. Alright, let's do this. It's my secret past.
Oh my God. Hey man,
Good. Good.
All right, spell elevator.
Well, at least we're starting with E's. That's easy. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well.
There we go. Okay, that's a V. You got it, buddy.
Okay, alright, okay.
There's
the. Oh God. Oh my God.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Oh. The
No.
moist.
There we go.
Look at you. Look
Alright,
at you.
alright. I'm getting better at that. I'm getting better at it. I'm learning.
Listen, it's improved.
It has
Must
definitely
be
improved.
talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's
What is
body
this
was
elevator
transported
you
using
speak
an
of?
elevator?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
This is a tower.
It's the tower
Honey, keep
itself. The
Connie,
inside of
the adults are
tower is
talking.
one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were
Oh,
basically
shit.
waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
It's a lift.
Please hold
Or an
on.
elevator.
If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower?
It's meant to deceive you.
It is.
And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower?
Don't you feel deceived? That's
when
the
it lines
point.
up-
The room just moves
Yep.
up and down like an elevator. There's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right?
Doors.
And it's great, but did you notice there was a doorknob missing?
Yeah.
But when we entered Strawberry
Look, it's
Tower,
right
those
there.
chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken
Thank you.
off.
Somebody was keeping up.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
Okay, thanks for that input,
Yeah.
Jackie.
Appreciate that.
What
All
did
right.
you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and
So let's
focus our
actually
attention
use
on
our
what
brains.
hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
The stuff on the ground. Yeah, the ground stuff.
The ground stuff.
The ground
And,
stuff
yeah.
didn't change. I figured it out, game. I know. It's ground stuff. They were all huge. Like Nekomaru's bulge.
Is it safe
Yeah.
to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
And
And
Open the
getting
door,
moist.
get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur.
why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
Something unique about that elevator. It's only the floor that moves.
Yeah, or you
I
can only
see.
enter one side. Yeah.
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Yes, only the floor moved.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator.
But what about
only
the floor? Was that the only thing that moved?
That's why we saw different doors in each tower.
Good God.
Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design.
And if you
And
just
on
looked
the fourth
up,
floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
dear God.
Yeah, right. What if this whole time, like, if it was on, like, the bottom floor, you just looked up, like, oh, I see the other door up there. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, this is definitely a big elevator.
Then
Boy,
where
we
do
could've
the
solved that
different
right away,
floors
huh?
lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Just for show. Why
Well,
was
anything's
something
an
like
exit,
that
honey,
necessary?
As hard as you hit it.
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very
More
effective.
lies and deceit.
Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Totally twisted.
Did you hear that, Monami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
What?
What is happening?
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
I
By the
thought
way,
you were siblings.
What does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower
This is
mean?
that stepbrother bullshit, isn't it?
Went to lunch and there was a thank you custodian's cake. Nice.
Oh.
Eat that cake.
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but
Seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob, you fucking moron. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh?
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse.
Delightfully devilish, Seymour.
The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Didn't Gundam say that he did go through the final dead room as well? Or am I misremembering that?
yeah, I think so. I think he was the only one who's cleared it, right?
Well, other than Nagito.
Maybe not. Yeah, Nagito.
Well, yeah, and I
Maybe
guess,
he did. I don't remember.
Yeah, I thought he said he went in there.
I know we were going to, but Chiaki stopped us.
Yeah.
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if
Yeah,
we
I think
learned
it's gotta
the
be
true
Gundam, dude. I
structure
don't know
of
who
the
else it
building?
could be.
Same.
It would have
He's
been
the only
a
one that
major
would like stick out to me.
inconvenience.
Yeah.
After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Gun.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
Ooh.
Just immediate tears. Immediate tears.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, Right. If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
See, now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Inside
probably
Grape
just
House, Grape
turns.
Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower.
Yeah, I don't know. Rotates around the tower or some shit.
Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
What does it mean? I agree. What does this mean?
What do you mean?
The two houses are connected vertically. The position of the tower should be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. Good God, how could I break through this contradiction? Well, Soda said something about the compass spinning and shit, so clearly it spins around.
Yeah.
So that would
right
be
round, maybe right round.
Kazuichi's account? Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go with it.
Alright, sure.
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
You're wrong, you stupid.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning.
I feel like I do more harm than
clearly
good by trying to
contradictory.
shoot these things because I keep accidentally shooting other words.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
Okay, so Chuba Gundam said?
Yeah, I think.
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
No, that's wrong.
Wrong, you stupid snowman.
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Kazuichi-san-sama?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Oh, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange.
Oh, that's right. I was doing something.
It's supposed to point at the thing I desired most, but for some reason it only pointed at Hajime.
From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180
Oh, that's
degrees.
weird. Was there a line?
What?
Was there a line for me?
No.
Oh. Oh, okay.
You might have just missed that audio. Again, I am streaming this to you over Discord, and
Rotated
Oh, yeah, that's true.
180
Sorry.
degrees.
it's all good.
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees.
Yeah, like the
It
thing.
was probably following the
Oh.
building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side.
That's a fact.
I
Let's
didn't-
see.
I didn't think like that. I thought it'd be like, you know, like maybe like going down, it just kind of turns, you know? That's kind of cool.
Mm.
Okay, I
Yeah,
didn't think
that's
like
what I was
that.
saying. That it kind of rotated along the building.
Which means
that's
the
fu-
exit would be on the
this is why
opposite
it's a
side once you
fun
arrived at the
house.
other house, right?
Pretty fun house.
It
Thanks to that,
is.
The tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
Yeah, right? Almost as if it was some kind of fun house.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know.
Okay, Mystery solved.
And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally
Damn, look at the textures
practical,
on that chair,
it makes
though.
for some splendid
Dude,
fun.
right?
Some high res
They are-
shit. That's sitting
me-
on that fucking 4K chair right there.
Reminds me someone of Ein View.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was
That
never
was just
human
a
to
bear.
begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that
fucking
now.
I thought that's what he was about to say.
You guys are so stupid.
As long as you know what an octagon means, you can
So an
solve this
octagon
simple
has
mystery
8
easily.
sides, moron. What an octagon means. Oh, really? We gotta point out an octagon?
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
Yeah, buddy, you got it.
I didn't expect you to know that. For
You
a
didn't expect me to
substitute
know
reserve
what an
course student,
octagon
you're
is?
Quite knowledgeable.
Fuck off.
Listen.
Look at Andre, he's like,
Guess I
He's
should
like, "Alright."
continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
UFC?
The place befitting of the name Octagon, it's probably...
Grape House?
Well, Grape House is a hexagon.
Oh.
I mean, I guess... Well, it would have to be somewhere along, like, the bottom of Strawberry House, right? Because that's where it was on the first floor. So is it just like...
It's off to like the back area, kind of, maybe?
Like over here somewhere? I don't fucking know. Strawberry House is the octagon, but it isn't... Well, that's not... Yeah, it's not Strawberry House.
Crap!
Well, Yeah, wasn't he on the other side of this building? Because didn't he see out, like, that window?
Yeah. Oh, wait, can we spin this?
Can we? I don't think so.
Hmm.
No, start clicking and shit? I don't really know.
Crap!
just make a fool of myself.
Here!
There? Really?
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Why is that place the Octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house? If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you
I
get
see.
8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
That's basically the gist of it.
Just.
The true identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Learned?
The true identity
Oh,
of the
it's
ultimate weapon is the Funhouse.
Okay.
Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
Alright.
Like
Damn,
me,
Panic.
the
What are you
killer
doing getting the
probably
Illuminati up in our
realized
fucking
the secret
chat?
of the Funhouse from the scenery. And then thought of a way to
So
kill
maybe-
making use of the building structure.
So he fell asleep? I don't know.
The
kinda put
funhouse
this shit
itself
together.
is the weapon. So they killed using the building structure?
Am I just now realizing that she has like trouble pronouncing L's? Because it kind of sounded like she said like killed.
No, I never noticed. Now I'm going to start paying attention to that.
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
Funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon? What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer who did that? All these answers and
Find out
more
next
next time on Danganronpa 2! Okay.
Yeah, here we go with a bit.
Hiya!
Well, hello there. I thought of a new bad word to call Monami.
Ooh, do tell.
I can already tell I won't be pleased by this. Then let me say it right away. Always Monami. I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by mere words.
Is this the episode where Monokuma drops the N-bomb?
Monami is a serious struffatally.
Sure.
They're much more straightforward than I expected. Struffatally? Huh? Hiss, hiss, hiss. That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack. Oh, Jesus. Incorporate. Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
Fuck it. All three of these would be
Incorporating.
Jesus. Ta-da! Stufadly.
Stupid, fat, and ugly.
What? There's a fat hidden in there.
Okay, everyone, all together now. Monami is a serious Stufatly.
Too fat.
Yeah, I'd love to save game. Trial resume.
Hello. I hope your day is well.
Thank you, it's alright.
I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up.
I hear that.
My heart's thumping like crazy.
It's probably a panic attack.
I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy.
Take it till you make it, honey.
Yeehaw!
There you go.
But be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons.
That's why we have weed.
And just
And
like
masturbation.
I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
Just did.
Don't tell me what to do.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon.
Ah, what a twist!
Oh well,
Ooh.
let's just press on ahead.
Anyway,
Oh no, I'm out of
Is
water.
it really all right to accept a situation so easily?
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekumaru's murderer?
yeah, like who though?
Is
Totally.
it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
True.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but
Then I realized how lame and stupid you all are.
I will sincerely retract that remark.
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know.
Look what my penis
If
does.
this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder. Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
Nice, good cover.
I see.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Akane! You were drooling waterfalls?
Don't go drooling waterfalls. Nagito. As usual, I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or not.
Anyway,
Or if he's even
if the killer
mentally
used the
stable.
building structure,
Actually, no, the answer to
why
that
don't
is
we
no,
think
it's not.
about how they used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
A
It
gun?
might be better if we clarify the cause
A
of
gun?
death first, don't you think?
Gun death. Nekomaru's cause of death, huh? Big old head hurting. Oh my god, you know what I just realized? I think I know why he was tied up now. They probably like tied him to maybe like the top, maybe the door. Would it have been the doorknob? Is that where the doorknob came off? Because I think they tied him to one area and then brought the elevator down and then had him fall to his death.
Oh.
And I think he impacted with his head, maybe. Does that make sense, or is that stupid?
No, I kind of like it because
I'm trying to think why they would tie him up.
Remember? Well, yeah, because there was a noose, so maybe that was tied to the door handle, and and it popped the head off.
Yeah.
Because he was in like sleep mode or something.
Well, because that's the only I can think of. If they used the building as a weapon, I'm trying to think of knowing what we know, how would they use that? And if the tower is an elevator and you can bring it down, then presumably someone who was stuck up on the second floor could like fall from there, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that would make sense to me.
But if it was beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building structure. So what was Nekomaru's cause of death that also utilized the building structure? Oh, well, falling, it says right there.
Yeah.
So we know it's not that. It's not dead battery crushed by the elevator. Well, no.
No, because he would have to be under the elevator.
Yeah, no. Okay, I'm going with falling. I think that's it.
I see.
Yeah.
That's it. I think he might have died from falling.
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret
Falled
is that
from
it's a structure
dying?
where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That I don't know yet.
They tied him to the door, maybe.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method. Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
That's a little harsh, but okay.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
Nekomaru died from falling. Where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? I'm going to reach the truth behind this incident. I need to solve that mystery next. Well, I don't think he shoved or got shoved from anywhere. Good night. Yeah, because they made him fall asleep and tied him up.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
Yeah.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Nekomaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
The other
door won't open.
I think that was it.
Which
No,
means the
because he was
elevator
not
wouldn't
moving
have
because he was
moved
sleeping.
either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
Yeah, but that was it.
When the elevator is on the... You can't go through the door.
It'd be impossible.
Then, after locking they moved the elevator and made use of the
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a... As long as there's a moving object...
No, that's wrong.
You're wrong. Again,
Objects in the mirror are closer
That
than they
sensor should
appear.
only
Don't
work
you
if
know
something is moving.
anything?
If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his
Goodnight
functions
button,
shut
that's cute.
down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from. Yes?
That's what I was about to explain, before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Silence, pest!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Just getting brutalized over there.
Now you're calling me a pest?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, no, bump and grinding is no longer an option for you anymore. I'm sorry.
Nope. Hello, Mo. Happy you have arrived. Just in time to see our boy Soda get fucking shot down again and again.
Bro, he got further than friend zoned. He's like, I don't know, just a non-dick zone now at this point.
He's enemy zone now. Like, she sees him as the enemy.
Yeah, he's a threat.
A way to create the drop inside the elevator while Nekomaru is still in it. Tie him up to something. Chucky seems to have an idea, but what way could that be?
If only there was like an object that you can use to tie people with.
Wire. That runs like Breaking Bad. Like, what element could we use to conduct electricity? Wire.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
Someone's getting married?
The hammer is suspicious.
Oh, blue.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar
So
again?
that's agreeing with people.
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Yes.
That
How about we all shut up
That's
and listen to what
probably a thing,
Chiaki has to say?
Yeah, we agree with
Silence,
Fuyuhiko.
yeah. Silence best.
Don't be so cold. What if I start to enjoy it?
Oh god. Oh good. Here we go. We got ourselves another fucking Byakuya and what's her face situation.
Toko.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop...
So you're telling to think about the arrangement.
That arrange...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems...
I agree with that.
I agree with Fuyuhiko. I love him.
Give me his...
Eye patch wearing motherfucker.
Didn't
Looks
the
like Big
doorknob
Boss.
have scrape marks on it? That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob...
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
Suspended in midair?
He was suspended in midair.
Suspended in midair.
Killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower.
Mo says, just did like 6 homework assignments. I'm here to sit, watch, and do nothing. Sounds good, my man. Take a break. Sounds terrible.
Yeah, dude, masturbate if you want, you know?
You and
cute girls
masturbate.
on
This
here.
is
Suspended
something
Nekomaru
just
in
on your
midair.
mind. Like, do you need to rub one out, my guy? Like,
I
if you
mean,
need to
I'm
go handle yourself, like, I can sit here for 30 seconds.
I mean,
fine.
I'm not trying to handle me. How you doing, Mike?
Suspended in midair.
That's right. He
What?
was so well hung. Kinda like.
I mean, he was well hung in all meanings.
You better not finish that sentence.
The killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
Soda, you stupid son of a bitch, get out of here.
Do you really want to do
I'm
this
gonna
right now?
beat
The
you.
drop. There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
Why?
If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair,
When
he
his
won't
neck
die if he
breaks.
doesn't actually fall.
Or I'm sorry, no, his foot was detached, right? So it was the foot. Or the break of the door handle, yeah. When that handle finally breaks, loosen it up.
Yeah. Maybe.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
A different small version.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire,
This isn't.
how would they make him fall?
far.
There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Because if they set his alarm and then he like woke up and then shuffled himself out, like I don't know.
Panicked a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe
Even
that
if they
panic
suspended
came from
Nekomaru, how would they make him fall?
Yeah. Okay.
There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
It doesn't let me like. Oh, because I only have a certain amount of cuts. I forgot that that's a thing now. So. Okay.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that. Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire,
Oh, so. Do I have to
how
try to
would
like
they
cut
make him
all
fall?
the? Okay, so I got.
There's no one
Yeah,
in
they
the
have to
tower
line
to
them
push
up,
him
yeah.
off. There's no way they could do that.
I see. All right.
It doesn't mean someone had to push
I actually
him off.
enjoy doing the random slashing. That was fun.
It's possible that he fell on
Does
his
the
own.
game have to take away the fun part?
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Nope, not it.
Oh, maybe it is the handle then. Then you guys switched up to the broken handle. Because you're saying the alarm clock.
Well, I guess I wouldn't be rebuttaling that because that is true
What?
that he did. fall on
Nekomaru
his
fell
own.
on his own?
Yes, he did.
Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
But the alarm died.
There it
to
is.
cut through those words.
We got it.
What
We
would
got
happen
it.
if
Took a second.
Nekomaru
We got
woke
it.
up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
Suspended in midair?
What are you saying?
Suspended in midair.
How would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why, if something like that happened to you, you would start
Pretty
panicking
strong
a
door
lot,
handle,
right?
all things considered.
Right, to actually like hold them like that.
Instinctively, your
Oh,
body
like
would
his little
start
nose
moving.
bubble.
Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
I love that she
And
still
then,
calls them
in order to
Mekomaru.
make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
I mean, it's kind of all over the doorknob, but sure.
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
Real fucking rookie move. Killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because. In that case, I shall use my full power! Ah! With an furious roar, Nekomaru put all his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands. But... not yet. Here it comes, the incredible strength of 1 million horsepower! Gah! But wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck in here. That's really what it was. Then that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to
I
find.
see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig.
Ooh, harsh.
Isn't that right, Miss Sonia?
Oh god.
If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
I'm your little fuck pig, aren't I?
No, I believe you gave your all.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
This guy just doesn't know what he wants.
This guy, he gets off on this.
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too. right?
Yeah, he hit the pillar, and that's why it fell over.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean Nekomaru crashed straight into the floor. The moment
There's
Nekomaru
blood
fell
on
to the
top.
floor, the only thing I can think of that happened to him was he collided. He ran out of... Cola came out of his eyes.
Yeah.
One
You
can
know, we
only
never did get to try the cola. We
I
don't know if
know.
it's good.
What a
Nekomaru
missed
fell
opportunity.
to the floor. He ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar!
Been waiting. Mac, I've been dying to talk to you about the pillar.
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was
Honey.
totally right.
No.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
I did not intend that. I mean, the killer didn't intend that. Never mind.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
The clocks were fucked with.
Hold on, baby gangsta.
So good.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say?
Well, you kind of
Did you
are
say
baby
The
gangster though.
alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. Because even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I.
The clocks, they were tampered with.
There was
That's
no
right, we
way
still haven't
I
got
could
to
be
the
late for
clock
Monokuma
discussion
Tai
yet.
Chi,
Yep.
so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm.
I'm gonna go
went
get some
off.
water real quick. Do you
Go,
care?
go get the water. Go get the water. You're fine.
All right.
Appears
All right.
yet another contradiction has been birthed.
Don't say births.
How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know.
Another mystery I don't understand. Seriously, it's just one after another. But can't choke up at a time like this. Just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. There should definitely be a clue to breaking through this contradiction. These fucking people. These fucking people. There's a lot of clock stuff. Radio clock, clock's alarm time. We already used that. Wall clock. Probably wall clock.
We headed for Grape Tower before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
That's so true.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death from the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering.
Yes, yes.
They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
No,
That's
wrong.
gotta be it.
Okay, so radio. Yes, I know. He's got the amazing radio
We
clock.
headed for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
The alarm inside was set for 7.
Nekomaru died.
His time of death from the
Shut
one
up,
of those
shut up,
must be.
Shut
The
up.
killer probably did some tampering. They probably
mhm.
messed with the clock inside.
Yep.
No, that's wrong. No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
You can't mess with radio clocks. It's against the law.
So you're saying there's no way the killer
All right,
could
I got a
tampered
bigger
with
cup.
the clock?
Proud of you, bud.
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
Yeah, you fucking think.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened
Yeah.
to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same
Yeah,
time
Russian.
displayed.
That doesn't mean that they weren't messed with.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Human.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
You
Why
tell
dog
him,
food?
Because dog food is delicious, Brian. What you
Mike?
tell me you've never eaten dog food before, idiot? It's so good.
Mike?
It's
You eat
like
dog
the
food?
best fucking food. That's why they have to label it as dog food, because otherwise humans would eat all that shit up because it's so good.
Yeah. That's why.
This time-related contradiction, I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock! There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? Perhaps we've overlooked something. Maybe we're misunderstanding something. Or perhaps just like all the clocks were tampered with. How has no one brought that up?
Right.
Think. If I focus and think, I should be able to find the answer to that mystery.
Oh no, Hangman's Gambit.
No logic dive, yeah.
Oh.
Again, bad at this, but it's fun.
Yeah.
And I like fun. Fun is a good time.
This reminds me of that Sonic little mini game when he's like running.
Yep. Yeah, the Sonic mini game where he's running, unlike the rest of the Sonic games where he's running.
You know, I mean, like, you know, when he's like running like in the the half pipes.
I know what you're saying. Question one. What did Hajime and the others misunderstand? The time in the building?
Yeah, yes. Were you indeed paying attention?
Oh god.
Hey now.
Did you see that though? There were 3 answers that time. Oh my god, do I have to jump? Oh!
Oh, yeah, you did.
That was fan. That was fucking cool, man. Oh!
Wait.
That looked like I made it on there.
Yeah, you were on that.
I don't know about that one game.
Dude, I even looked back at the stream. Yeah, you were on that. You went through.
Do I have to not be speeding up when I do that? It seems like I would want more speed. Hold on, let me...
Maybe.
I got it the first time easily. Now the game's just like, nah. Okay, alright.
Oh,
okay,
dude.
All right. Okay.
Tony Hawk over here.
We're good. We're good. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, Jesus.
Yo! No.
Okay. All right. Hold on. We got it. We got it. We're doing fine. It's okay. It's fine. Watch this. Watch this.
Remember we were talking about how much we love this?
What? No, no. It's fine. It's fine. It's a user error, but I got it now. Watch. Okay.
But,
all right, but this time for sure. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. And one swift motion. Good. Good.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're okay. We're okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're good. It's fine. Everything's great. Question 2: which clock was tampered with? The building's clocks.
Yes, correct. Red.
Right. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, good. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy.
Oh, what?
Oh, boy.
Okay. Yeah.
Good. We're good. Everything's fine. Question 3. Which they both had the wrong time?
Yeah, both of them. Yeah, because it was both clocks.
Both of them.
Oh, this is super fun.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right.
Got it in one.
We got it. We're doing it.
Am I a
You
detective
checked all
now?
the clocks inside the building.
Yeah.
Isn't that right for you, Hiko?
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
They all had the wrong time, you idiot!
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
Just fucking throw something at
All
him.
the clocks?
just take my shoe off and chuck it at his head.
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
In his other eye!
So the killer messed with the time
Yeah,
inside
it
the
cuts
whole
and he just
building
has 2
by
eye
changing
patches.
all the clocks.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would
Oh
have
god,
noticed
we're
that.
bad people.
Yep, the worst.
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
She's right. That's the main problem. Need to clarify by how much the time was off after the killer messed with the clocks. that's definitely the next mystery. I'm going to reach the truth in one go.
Well, Fuyuhiko said like what? You saw him at 5? Heading
Something like
downstairs?
that. Akane also mentioned she heard a sound at a specific time, but I don't remember when that was. Because I'm guessing she heard when Nekomaru fell.
If the time in the building was all messed up,
Yeah.
then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death
Yeah, because that's what we would
was
have to go
clearly
off of.
7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
If only I heard the sound when he fell.
Akane did.
It would have been a great clue.
Or his scream.
Screams.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
If only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough, we would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that.
Yeah, so clearly the sound
If does not exist
when he,
in this
when he
world.
fell is what we're...
Yeah.
Again, I always like to go through it once, just the full time, just to know what we're dealing with here.
If the time in the building,
Good
then we
idea.
can only rely.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what in our time?
So we're
Are there any
agreeing with
clues that can
someone.
be used to...
If only I heard the sound when he fell.
Sound.
I agree with that.
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
I mean, just his large penis alone would have made a huge sound.
We heard that noise too.
That was the hit that you heard.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
2 hours!
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane!
That rumbling sound we heard was at 5:30 a.m. It's like the answer to 2 hours.
I see.
2 hours.
2
Nekomaru's
blowers.
alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound
2
of his
flowers.
impact at 5:30,
Using simple arithmetic, we can realize that the time difference was approximately 22 hours.
that means our time was off by 2 hours.
2 hours? That much?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious.
Oh no, Gundam,
So
why
they
don't you
can
tell
lure
us?
out Just
Yeah,
Nekomaru.
Gundam. Maybe you have an idea. Lure out only Nekomaru?
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right?
Correct.
From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Besides messing with the time, the killer also used a specific thing. Oh, is he talking about Monokuma Taichi that we all had to go to?
Yeah.
They're trying to lure out only Nekomaru, then that specific, you know. Massage time!
I see.
That's it.
Panic,
The
it makes
killer
me
made
so
use of the
happy every
Monokuma
time he
Tai
uses
Chi
the strip
activity in the
command. I just want you to know.
How did they use
We
it?
just want to see you strip, Mike.
We were required to go to
I wanna
Great
strip,
Tower
Brian, I'm
every
ready.
morning at 7 a.m. for that
I'm
activity.
ready to get my
right?
freak on.
But if
I'm
they
ready
messed with
to
all the
watch you get
clocks
your freak
inside
on.
the building,
And
what
probably
would that
join
do
you
to
and
us?
rub my body on you.
Pour oil on me.
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru.
Pour some sugar
This radio
on
clock had the
me.
exact time.
That's right. In doing so,
I'm just gonna
the
throw
killer
sugar
was
on you.
able
Stop,
to
Brian,
lure
stop!
him to the tower by himself.
Then, when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning,
That was the right time.
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Genius, farmer. Genius.
At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
He's the only one who made it.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
Jeez, how outrageous. I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi.
You almost did it again.
But it turns out like this after all. So I guess it can't be helped.
When you said
You want to say
everyone,
chai
you were
tea.
including us, right?
Now I really want some chai tea.
Dude, right?
We thought we came to the tower on time.
It's so good.
But in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez. That's, well, how should I put it?
Put it.
Was it, you know, tripping over a foot or something like that?
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Cooking stream for Monokuma chai tea. Oh, I'm into it.
Oh, yeah.
Wrong!
Let's do
Too
it.
bad.
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it. It's incorrect.
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Let's
You know,
just
you gotta
ignore
think
the
these people are
peanut
just...
gallery.
Yeah, okay.
Now that we
Thank
found
you.
out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has
Oh, this
drastically
chair. I'm so
decreased.
sorry, everyone.
You're farting. We get it. It's fine, Brian. You're
I am
just
not.
shooting your ass gas all over that chair, and you're blaming the chair for it. That's like the ultimate torture. You just be sitting there taking fart after fart after fart, and then you're blamed for it. That poor chair. It doesn't deserve this. It deserves better. Huh?
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar.
You'll know I'm not lying.
Oh, we're not
when
saying
you listen
fucking
to what
anymore?
Fuyuhiko's going to say
No, we're
next.
past that phase.
Huh?
We're
What
done
the hell
trying to
do
be
you
cool.
mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Yeah, I got a bit of a stiffy, because I hate to see him go, but I love to watch him leave.
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now.
I remember.
The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who isn't? Who's
Oh.
the bastard?
So whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time, right?
Oh, here we go. We're picking.
Well,
Gundam never said what he was doing.
Gundam never said what he was doing, but like, doesn't Nagito also not have an alibi for this? Like, I know it's not Nagito, but
Yeah, I mean...
I guess
But we also played as him, I guess? I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna select Gundam just because I'm pretty sure it's him, but I don't know if that's what they're asking right now. After all, I
Oh,
know
he
somebody
did.
else. So I
He
think they're
did,
talking about
okay.
Nagito. Yeah.
Okay.
Crap!
Hey, crap.
Soda? Yeah, it's him!
You're the only one!
The one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
That's right. Nagito wasn't there.
Dark chocolate chai and do the white part of his face like latte art. That's ingenious. That sounds great. We gotta do that,
Just
Brian.
me,
Write that
Gundam,
down.
and Fuyuhiko.
Taking a picture. I'll
You
try to get
didn't
good
come
at
out, even though the alarm was
you know,
going off like crazy.
coffee or art.
There
You
go.
weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
So I was masturbating fiercely.
Please, say something.
Say something. Anything.
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
Okay.
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge,
Yo.
I couldn't.
Brian.
Yeah.
Did you know? You know Frank Ocean, right?
Refresh my memory.
Musician. Anyway,
More.
Frank Ocean is another way of saying hot dog water.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's kind of good though. I like it.
Yeah.
You
When
couldn't?
did you discover this?
What do you mean?
Someone pointed that out to me a while back, and I was just like, holy shit.
Wow.
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Oh, that's so cool. I love it.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
Couldn't?
You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me.
Oh, that's right, because weren't they in, like, the luxury rooms with, like, the thick walls and shit?
It is obvious that I did not
That's
hear the
right.
alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too. I was
you have a
in
luxury
pretty
room?
deep sleep,
I think so.
so
yeah.
I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
Was it me?
You still don't know.
It's
Think
the
about what
walls, you
three of us
idiot.
didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise with Nagito Sonia Chugga! Secret is, what these three have in common? Could this also be the secret that points to the killer? I mean, no, but... Yeah, hey, man's again, great, I love it.
It's improved.
Okay. So it was luxury room? Was that what it was called?
Yeah. Or is it deluxe room?
Oh, it might be deluxe room. Let's see if this D works. Yeah, okay, I guess it's deluxe room.
Why I thought it was luxury room?
I thought it was a luxury room too, but whatever, fuck me, I guess.
Sure.
Big R! Big R! Big R! Big R!
I don't think it can get bigger.
Big R!
Oh my god.
Oops. Big R!
It's just
Big
evil
R!
now.
Oh wait, I need to use that. What am I doing?
The game's just whipping R's like, take them.
Big R!
Oh my god, the O's. The invasion of the
R!
O's. Go for the R.
R!
Okay.
X. X. Oh god. Oh, X. S. No! No.
Okay. Oh, it's improved.
Okay.
Oh, it's improved.
Okay. It's improved.
Oh.
Hot Dog Water
Sonia
is a
and Chiaki.
Scooby-Doo
Three
character,
of
and
you
we
were staying in
stand her in
deluxe
this
room,
house.
right?
Fair enough. Is that really a Scooby? Oh, well, I didn't know.
If I recall, the deluxe rooms are.
The guest rooms are divided up by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air ventilation. The standard rooms may have a so-so insulation, but it's oh Jesus.
Oh my god. That was scary.
Sorry.
That was the
But
ultimate despair right there.
It was the demon. But it's still pretty decent. And the crummy room has several airflows and draft problems.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise
That's right.
It's because my
It was
bitchin' of a
because the
room.
deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation.
It's because it was drowned out by Sonia's moaning over fucking Gundam.
Oh,
You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime.
Wow, Hajime, it's like you're not a
Ultimate
total
reserve
fucking
force student
idiot.
Talent?
I just love Hajime says like, oh, okay. Okay, alright. Alright, okay.
Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The
You know,
true identity
this
of
motherfucker.
Nekomaru's killer.
I swear to God. All right, now that
Hold
we're
on a
done
sec.
slowing it
Why
down
does
for
that lead to who
everyone.
the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Decisive factor?
Factor? Somehow, I feel like I understand what Nagito means. So let's just go ahead and select Gundam, because we all know it's him.
You're the only one!
You done fucked up.
Gundam,
You done fucked up,
there's
AA
something I
Ron.
want to ask you.
Gundam, there's something I want to ask you.
When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge,
Did you murder a man?
you rushed
Did you
over
murder
there
a man?
too, right?
You murdered a man, didn't you? I think you murdered a man.
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right?
Ooh, got him.
Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it. So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Now that you mention it,
Gundam?
Uh-oh. Looks like your dream boy was actually bastard man the whole time.
There's only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time.
You were too busy doing the murder thing, weren't you?
That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Gundam,
You
you
were
have
getting
some sort of
your murder on.
explanation, right?
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
Me?
After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
Good God.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room.
Just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all,
His plan was
if they
almost
personally
perfect.
saw the killer sleeping in their room,
Gundam,
it
you
gives the
damn
killer a
fool.
stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
I always find it so funny, like, when you get to the later trials, like, wouldn't everybody feel so, like, worried trying to murder somebody? Because, like, every other trial, we, like, figured it out, right? Like, we were able to suss it
Right.
out. So, like, by trial number 4, like, you'd think everybody would be like, I don't even know if I should even bother trying, because everyone's going to figure it out.
Right, like there's no way I'm actually gonna be able to get away with this.
Yeah.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Hey, what are you doing? This ruckus, this is louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld, bellowing for a sacrifice. Don't go making all those noises so suddenly.
why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
See, he shouldn't have said that he heard it from his room. He should have just been like, yeah, I just walked out my room and then I heard all this fucking noise. So I was like, what's going on?
Right.
Answer me this, including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess?
Huh?
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Not how that works.
Is that your argument?
You bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
Hold on a sec.
You know, Hajime.
You know, Hajime, I've been waiting to really fucking lay into you. Like, I mean really tear you a new one. And I'm gonna do that right now while everyone sits here and listens.
I'm gonna
This class
enjoy
trial,
every second.
This killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers. Seriously.
Yo.
Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it?
It's puberty, isn't it?
At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
You said opening act again!
Please hold on! We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal!
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Oh no, we're gonna fight Sonya.
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Assumption? Don't you know it makes an ass out of you and me?
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption.
Well, not to be that person, Gundam, you said you had to go to the bathroom, right? Why would you have to go pee? You never had any liquids to take in.
It's true. It's very true.
Because it's been a few days.
I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
I mean, the same way Nagito was able to, because he went through the final dead room.
Yep.
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, he wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing. Which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
That's wrong. When something is obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome.
Contact elevator?
That elevator
Maybe?
was
I don't know.
the only means of travel between the two houses.
No.
As long as
there.
that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was...
What I'm looking for is like however
Broken at
Nagito was
Grape
able
House.
to get between.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
Oh. Wait, can I have this?
Damn,
Longer
look
do
at
you plan
that.
to lecture
Yeah,
me?
because then use
Why
that.
don't we stop this already?
This shoot what Gundam said. That's the only one way of getting around the houses.
Yeah.
That elevator was the only means of travel between...
No, that's wrong.
Idiot! You were in the
There should
walls.
have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
It's like that fucking Chamber of Secrets where, you know, like Harry could hear the basilisk through the walls, and like Hajime's just walking down the hall and he just hears like Gundam like, like just laughing through the wall, and Hajime's like, what the shit? My God, save us of destruction! Gundam? Is that you?
Where are you?
Such a method does
Not
not
twice.
exist.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Nagatik! Where are you? Where are you at again? Somewhere.
Now we gotta
Around
shoot
here.
him.
Somewhere. There you are. Yep.
Oh.
You're the only one!
Yeah, let's go ask Mikan. Hey, Mikan.
Hey, yo!
Naruto,
Ghost of
You
Mikan!
should know.
What are you talking about?
What are you saying right now?
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time
Yeah,
because
that's
you
right. You
used
saw
that
him.
method,
He likes it.
right?
Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up.
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House
that was
to
great
the third
dialogue.
floor of Grape House.
So good.
Isn't that right?
And also, like, the second time we had that same flashback.
Right.
Jeez.
Listen, nothing is bad when I had to
Once
explain
again,
to fucking
I let the
students.
reserve corps show up.
Yeah, how many students again?
No! Stop!
You're right.
There was
There's a
13!
door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. After I opened the door and went down,
Gundam in the Walls is my new album. Love it.
surprise, surprise!
I love that.
I ended up in the Monokuma archive, which is
Oops. Great pass.
Meaning the third
Now
floor
we'll never
and the
know.
fourth
No,
floor
we'll never
are
know.
actually connected.
plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
Okay. Alright, bud.
However, what if the
Excuse
killer
me?
was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
There's no way they didn't know.
Yeah, everybody knew.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own
We were told at the
suspicion.
beginning. Weren't we given a tour?
If you value your life,
Yeah.
Like
you should
Monokuma showed
stop
us a map or
your
some bullshit?
scrutiny.
Yeah, he did. Like, we all saw it.
There's no way I can stop.
Did You say?
What did you say?
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Nice.
Okay, Hulk.
Wire. Good night.
Tipped over pillar. Alarm clock. Good night bun.
I don't really know what we're going for here.
Well,
I'm gonna keep 100 with you.
Yeah, so he's arguing that there's no way we would have known about that place, right?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Wouldn't he have gotten the wire from?
Ah, yes, because there's no wire here.
Yeah.
Correct.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Yeah, and they're like not in the middle, so like I don't know how to cut those.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes.
Like I don't think I can. Like,
provided you use a spacious
higher.
However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I ran out of nuts. This is hard.
Does the cut work? Do you have to like hit the arrow in the direction?
Yeah, well you have to do it like up, down, or sideways, but like it only goes in the middle as far as I know.
However, how frail I say!
So like that how I don't think I can get.
Decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Am I wrong? Can I like cut up? Can I cut up? Is that how do? Hold on.
Even if the turbid box.
Last direction.
That's rebuttal showdown. That doesn't help at all.
Select for
Why wouldn't they give me the controls for the thing I'm doing right now? Doesn't that seem stupid?
Well, isn't slashing part of the rebuttal showdown?
No, this is something different.
Oh.
Or I guess, well, maybe it is. But, so then I can't overturn. What does overturn mean?
Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say!
That's just to like use the word.
Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities? Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say!
We have to try to cut multiple with one slash again.
I guess.
Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
God, this is obnoxious.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes.
The problem is they're all
use a spacious
spinning opposite.
Yeah.
The same,
However,
but it's a second later.
I say. Your decayed illusion.
Why does...
Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I'll go. I'm not too proud. In chat, what am I doing wrong? Like, what am I doing wrong here? Because I would love to know.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist,
can we see what choices we have again?
You could travel through multiple planes.
Broken doorknob.
Provided you use a spacious
radio
worm.
clock's alarm timer.
However, how frail
pillar
I
fragments.
Say.
Tipped over pillar. Good night button.
Illusion.
Yeah, the wire is the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah, the wire's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Damn it!
God, I wish this game gave you like just like one or two just like skips, so you could just skip a mini game, you know, for each trial.
Yeah.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist,
it's like you
could travel through multiple planes.
I know what I have to do. I guess I'm just not doing it right, and that's like
However,
really aggravating.
Frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I don't know.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, Provided you use a spacious wormhole.
Oh, you can diagonal.
However, how frail I say.
Oh, that changes everything.
Illusion.
Oh.
Okay, but I ran out of cuts. Okay, I see. I can diagonal.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple
Ah, look at this.
Provided
Now
you
we're sword
use a
fighting.
spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
This is still hard, though. That didn't actually make it easier.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes. Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Okay, I'm out of cuts. Please be enough. Just please be enough. Just please be enough. Just please be enough.
Can't back down.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, good.
How? I'm clicking as fast as I fucking can.
Even if the turbid
What
box
do you-
doesn't exist,
This is the fucking
through
worst.
multiple planes.
God, this
Provided
video
you
game
use a
sucks my
spacious
fucking
wormhole.
ass.
However, how frail I say.
Oh, dude, I will take improved Hitman's Gambit a million
Shall
times
I
over
feed
this.
you to the progeny of vile deities?
Good God.
I
Okay,
already
there we go.
proved a secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
This is terrible.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in them, at least pray to the key
that's
which
from
dwells
Oh,
in
that
the
was
light.
the word. Yeah. That one kind of just snuck in real
Know
fast.
the limits
Yeah, it
of your
always
own
does
reasoning.
that.
You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to
so
drown
this-
in the milk,
Allow me to cut through those words.
Thank Christ.
The
It's
wire
just
used to
a
string
way
up
to like
Nekomaru's
burn
body.
the player's time. Like you could be doing amazingly up to the very end of the trial, and then they're like, ah, fuck, we gotta have a way to just like burn all their time. I'm sorry, that's bad game design. I don't know what the argument is for that. That's terrible.
The hammer that
Yeah,
looked like the
I feel
weapon,
like that
and the
would have
chain
been
on the door in the tower.
useful on a like touch screen because this came out for the Vita, right? Because I can see that
Maybe, I
working
don't
pretty
know.
well on the Vita
Those are
by
all the
swiping your
items that
finger,
weren't in
kind of like Fruit
Funhouse.
Ninja.
Well, it's
Where did the
awkward because
killer
like,
obtain them?
so you use like the WASD keys to do that on mouse and keyboard. So like you have to like, if I want to do a diagonal, I have to hit like W and A or W and D at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, the
The
create
only
that
place
angle.
I can think of is the Octagon.
Maybe it's better if you're not
There
doing
were
this on mouse and
various
keyboard,
weapons
but
and
like
tools there.
still, that's
I'm pretty sure I
That's
saw
pretty
stuff
rough.
like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
I love these games, I really do, but I hold to my guns that the mini games during the trials are like by far the weakest part of these games.
If that's the case, they
I don't
obviously
care.
know about the secret passage too, right?
It seems this is the end. Normally, we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case. But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So I'm going to end this right now.
Hey, what are you...
First of all, by messing with all the clocks in the building, Gundam
No!
tried to lure
Is he
away
doing-
Mr.
is he-
Maru.
the comics?
The elevator
He's
was
doing our job
probably
for us?
broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to
I-
Great
he's
Tower,
just going. I'm not
which
even
was
clicking
supposed
ahead.
to be
He's
the
just
meetup
going.
point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower,
But the
just like we
comics!
did when we found out the elevator was broken.
He's
Well,
trying to take
it's
the role of
obvious
main
he took
character
that.
over.
At that time, we didn't know the two
Okay,
towers were the
okay,
exact
Nagito.
same place. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties, but even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay? Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru. So by pressing
This is
the
way
good
better
night
if you have a
button,
comic, man.
he rendered
You need a
Nekomaru
visual aid.
powerless without fighting him.
Right?
Hold on!
But see, he's fucking
What
up.
did you just say?
See, he's fucking up his
That
comics.
I
You
can't
need us!
handle?
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Right now,
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
Why are you so angry? You mad, bro?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
It appears I cannot finish just yet.
Danny, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. How did stream go?
Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot finish!
Of course, we're gonna have to do this.
What do you intend to do?
It should be Nagito
Right.
who has to do the fucking rhythm section now. He's the one who got Gundam all pissed off.
It's obvious. I'm going to destroy your illusory
Yes, we'll
assumptions.
step in.
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I
Fucking
pressed Nekomaru's
Hajime!
good
Oh
night
my god, you really want to fucking go, bro?
Really?
I'll beat
Really?
your ass again. I'll do it. I'm not fucking afraid.
Rolls up the sleeves like, all right, buddy, here you go. Opening up a can of whoop ass on you. Didn't want to have to
You
do
want
it.
to go again?
button was
All
on
right,
the
fuck.
back
I'll do
of
it again right in
Nekomaru's
front of
neck.
Sonya.
How many times I gotta teach you this lesson, old man?
Behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
Playing Resident Evil HD and gotta hate the inventory in that game. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Inventory
It's
organization
even more
is
difficult
key with old school
if it's a one-on-one
REs.
situation.
Yes, indeed.
Oh wait, that kind
Just
of
as
rhymed.
I thought, truly frail, succumbing so easily to this simple argument, it was just a mere illusion. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
No.
That's wrong,
I
guy.
don't wanna.
You're the one who's wrong.
You're wrong, Gundam. There's nothing wrong with my eyes or my mind.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You
Tell us how you did
have
it.
not fulfilled either of those yet.
I guess you really don't want to admit it. Then, just as you requested, gonna open up the can of whoop ass on you.
Oh, beat your ass.
Hajime takes off like the belt.
Oh.
All right.
I won't let you.
Real quick, gotta remember here. Okay, so lock on, attack. It's all just left mouse button. Great. Final strike, left mouse button. Yeah, reload. Tab is reload. That's right. Fever time is space. Okay, so really.
For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied!
Reload.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire!
You're really starting to sound like Zemnis in the
Crushed as
Kingdom
David
Hearts 2 there.
prophesied!
Yeah, right.
For the Tanaka
Oh,
Empire!
this fool!
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you!
Okay.
Dark
The
Devils.
4 dark.
Behind
Oh, I
Devils.
fucked it up. Hold on. It's the 4 dark divas.
You weakling!
Do we have to do it all again?
Pressure!
No, you're right.
Show me the cadaver! Amen!
Just die.
Show me the
Amen!
Die. Okay. So,
It's
the
Nekomaru's
four
back.
dog.
Do you really think I can get...
This is the end.
Please tell me you used your hamsters to help you. Can you at least tell us that you used your hamsters?
Even if you didn't
Oh, he
get
had to.
behind Nekomaru,
He had to.
you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck.
The hamster did it.
As long as you had the power.
Oh my
of
God,
the
I called on
hamsters, you keep
him.
with
Oh
you.
my God! The hamster hit the button. That's fucked. Oh.
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the
Guys.
back of Nekomaru's
Oh my God! The hamsters are the blackened. Kill the hamsters.
Of course, that'd be impossible for a
God.
normal hamster, but it
Kill
would
the
have been
fucking
possible for
Torpethus.
Gundams.
Oh my God! Do the hamsters have to suffer with Gundam? Do they get punished too? That's fucked.
no.
In fact, we saw that
They're
with
gonna
our
be
very
little
own
hamster
eyes,
balls just
right?
spinning nonstop.
Those poor hamsters. They just did what they were trained to do.
Yep. And it was the murder. Embrace. Wait.
Emissary.
Emissary of evil. I accordance with our ancient contact. The time has come to lend me your aid. Pierce through, Supernova Silver Fox Standee.
Press the button.
Ooh, this is the Starlight Lantum Itish art of the Demon Mouse.
Lamentation.
Lamentation. We just kind of fumbled over that word.
Hey, you won't have to do any more Gundam big words pretty soon, bud.
Soon, the door of destiny shall open.
Kingdom Hearts.
Now that you mention it,
Sora? Sora's in
after Ibuki was
in
killed in the
Tengen.
music venue,
Confirmed.
one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right?
That's right.
Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Mechamaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
Gundam.
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere.
He's taking this pretty well.
Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
Comment time.
We get to do it.
We
Holy
get
fucking
to
shit.
do it. Okay, so who set the lounge's clock alarm?
It'll be the first one, yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So the lounge since early morning.
So he woke up.
That would have been probably Fuyuhiko here, right? Time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru?
Yeah. Okay, so we don't have any for this.
Nekomaru's weakness is
Not from here. Because we have the hammer and then the doorknob and then the clock changing. Which would be right there.
Nekomaru. Okay, so yeah, this is.
Oh, the clock changing is up there. Okay, so we have. So the Nekomaru with the blankie and the last one are useless. Okay.
Wait, which one's
So we gotta
useless?
figure out-
These
The
ones?
last one with the clock, yeah, and then the blankie one. Yeah, so it's the hammer is the next one. We have to figure out where.
Killer destroyed.
One after leaving.
weapon.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. So.
Go back here.
Yeah.
Fuyuhiko.
Okay.
Time did Fuyuhiko see Nekomaru? I don't know. Let's double touch. shown. Destroyed.
Nothing's destroyed in this picture. We have the clock, Akane hearing it. And then the chain is useless now because I just saw it.
Right. Gathered at the lounge, so this.
Yeah, the boys.
Okay. What did Nekomaru fall?
That's not there.
Who heard the
So
rumble?
Kane's no good. That'll be us. Yeah. Hajime. Bam.
Okay. Then. This.
Yep, join up. What was destroyed after? So the button is useless now because I see it. Would it be the pillar? Because that was technically destroyed. Kiss the pillar, damn it.
Well,
right?
I mean, the pillar, yeah, the pillar.
Oh, right
was
there. Okay, so those two are useless then.
Nekomaru's
weakness is the button.
Is it this one?
Yeah, the button one.
Okay.
Oh, all three. Okay.
Time.
Oh. 5, yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this is all that's left. Yeah. So. Did this one? Or
Oh, that's right, because the elevator was destroyed, right?
yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's got it.
Here's everything that happened in this
Okay.
case.
There we go.
Let's first go over.
Good,
the
we do
main
it better
tricks the
than
killer prepared
Nagito.
before they
Damn
committed
straight
the
we do.
crime.
And we have this fun little comic to show everybody. I like to think that just fucking Hajime
First,
takes the time to
they
just draw
destroyed
these
the
out.
contact elevator.
Like everyone just sits there for like an hour while he makes it.
This separated
Yeah, Aki
Nagito
stands
and
there,
the
starts
others in
pointing at the
Strawberry House
pictures.
from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room.
What's all?
This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident,
That was cute.
Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason.
I'm gonna miss Mechamaru.
All right.
There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m. But by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Taichi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that. However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Grape Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower.
Real quick, if Nekomaru was going there for chai tea, are you telling me Gundam murdered Nekomaru in front of Monokuma?
You said
'Cause wouldn't he be
you
there?
said chai tea again. I just want you to know.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah, so basically Gundam killed Nekomaru in front of Monokuma because he was standing there waiting for the Taichi.
Well, because what they were saying here is that usually the Taichi happened in the quote-unquote like Grape Tower, but the tower was set to Strawberry Tower, so Monokuma probably realized some fuck shit was going on and was like, oh, here we go, here's that murder thing happening.
Ah, okay.
Which, of course, he loves, so he's all for it.
That would have been funny, Monokuma just standing there watching all this like, damn!
So harsh
The
shit.
killer was waiting for him there.
You even use your hamsters? Man, that's fucked up.
With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the back of Nekomaru's
Power of hamsters. The one thing stronger than the power of friendship.
Hamsters.
This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30
This series
a.m.
of
so he'd
games
wake up.
uses the word ultimate so much that it basically is meaningless now.
Or despair.
Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building's structure that they used to kill Nekomaru. Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape
I know
House.
it's a bummer though, Brian. Even though we
After
figured
arriving at
out
Grape Hall,
this
they
trial,
pressed the
we're still
button
going to
to
sit
open
here
the
for
door to the
another
tower.
half an hour at least while this thing wraps up. And Gundam's got to give his backstory, and then we got to talk about other stuff.
And then the next plot.
When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending, and Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful, and placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available...
You know what I'm realizing? Gundam could have totally just walked past. Do you see which side of fucking Fuyuhiko is facing the opening there? His eye patch side. He wouldn't have seen.
He could have done it.
The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob, but because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking.
Heavier load.
Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge. That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
Fucking Gundam. Well, you see.
Splendid. That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite
You're human too,
well.
buddy.
Stop. Stop it already.
Stop being a weird jackass.
Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe.
I kissed you.
You killed Nekomaru?
I can't believe I let you take my virginity. Soda's like, what?
What? Miss Sonia!
I cannot believe something like that.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret?
We had such a passionate night together, and I was screaming out in pleasure that you're obviously way bigger than Soda.
What?
Why would you say that?
Then finish
Wait, you know what I
it.
look like?
Cast your impure votes for Gundam
You just have that
Tanaka.
small dick energy, I can tell.
Hello?
Oh.
My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
He's embracing it.
He's gonna vote for himself.
Well, doesn't in the voting everyone has to vote for the person? If one person doesn't, then it's fucked up, right?
Sure.
I don't know.
I like I was like doing so good, and then on that like one part, it's like 65 points. Solid D.
This result isn't all that exciting. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Please pull the lever! Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part!
Most important part! God, I hate that. I bite my tongue all the time, and it fucking sucks.
Oh, I know, right? I hate when I bite my tongue or I bite like my inner cheek.
Oh yeah.
Did we ever finish level like maxing out Gundam?
No.
Did we get his panties? Oh.
Oh, I think we only hung out with him like once or twice, didn't we?
Didn't we? Oh, all right. Oh, so now we take over. That's right.
It'd be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly.
Judging from the results,
Yoo-hoo!
you guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without a mistake is a splendid achievement.
Thanks.
That's right. The one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the amazing funhouse was Gundam Tanaka.
Nice!
Yay! I say with all that. Wait, what? I said all that without biting my tongue.
Now then.
Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with. Hold on. It's true the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. We can't finish yet until we hear it from Gundam. God, Hajime, come on, dude.
Jeez.
No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like.
Fall, my tears.
Why do you want me to talk to one who is lost? The loser merely loses. It would just be unnecessary for me to say something.
Listen well.
It is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing.
Correct?
How pitiful.
You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake.
Huh.
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight. That is no mistake. Because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died?
This, too, must be the will
If he was
of
just
causality.
trying to cling to life, there were many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You.
What do you mean? Explain.
Fine then, I shall reveal it all.
Let's make history.
Within the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse. And I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all of the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru to the tower. And this is what happened.
So anime.
Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I shall say I expected as much from Nekomaru. He sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down.
Just like one of my Japanese animes.
In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easier for him to do so. He could have run away, or even called for help. But he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life and death.
That is...
A fight that risked life and death?
That is exactly what I just said, yes.
Let me tell you this.
He was serious, too. He gave it his all to try to kill me.
Huh?
Okay. If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would never know why the victim went to the tower by myself.
I can see it!
Nobody would know the victim. Me was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
Could it be?
Nekomaru really did that.
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
This scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
That's a great line.
Gotta write that one down.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response
Well, at least they're
to your
having fun.
spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might. I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back. Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Nekomaru Nidai, your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
That is...
Why? Why did you fight? We're all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still wrong.
I will not argue. I have no intentions of forcing my values upon you.
Let me tell you this.
However, I must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die?
You weakling!
There's nothing there's nothing more courage there's no there's nothing courageous about that.
Got it in one.
That is an abomination, a mere feeling of resentment.
Abandonment. That is abandonment.
Oh fuck. That is abandonment, a mere feeling of resignation.
Resignation.
Resignation. Why can't I read?
Someday. Duh.
Wait, are you telling us to wait until we starve to death?
I'd rather have that. Hey, Soda. I know you think I'm a fucking traitor, but don't fucking take my lines, okay, bro? I'd rather have that happen to us than have our friends kill each other. Huh? Do you mean that you'd rather die? Yes. Love dying. It's great.
Tears.
Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone have been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from fuck, we just went through this word. Go ahead, what is it?
Resignation.
Resignation. That is simply a reason to give up.
If you flinch, you will die!
Giving up on life. That is just an insult to life itself.
Let me ask.
Have you fools heard of the term dog eats dog?
Have you fools listened to the Blink-182 EP Dogs Eating Dogs? I love Pretty Little Girl.
Cannibalism?
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a common observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism.
Listen well.
That is what it means to live.
You heard it here first, folks. What it means to live is cannibalism.
If you say for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life itself?
I shall engulf this world.
If a world would consider that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy towards life.
I renounce you!
It is a violation of the natural order. It is the arrogance of humanity.
You.
Are you saying all that to try to justify what you did?
But
But it sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
Fine.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I have betrayed you all. That is the absolute truth.
Fall, my tears.
But, even so, do you think it's a better alternative to slowly starving to death here?
Oh.
That belief is why you committed your crime.
You...
Hey, what are the Hey, what about the final death room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make history.
Unlike Nagito, I only did it once, but... Compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was mere child's play.
Well?
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that. Well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance.
Honey, have you seen the sword battle?
Yeah, right. Gundam, don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you?
I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question.
My name is Gundam Tanaka!
Just who do you think I am? I am Gundam Tanaka, history's greatest monster.
I think that would be Hitler, but okay.
My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools.
Fade like dust in the wind.
Not in a million, not in a billion, not in 10 billion years. In the name of the Panda Anapa, it is impossible.
Pandemonium.
Fuck! Pandemonium.
It's fine. Is that it? Then, yeah, I'll just leave it at that.
Now then, let us be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time the start. Wait, it's about time the fun started.
Agreed.
Monokuma, let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Yay! Got it! I have prepared a special punishment for Ultimate Bearer, Gundam Tanaka. Please wait. This is just too much.
I wish you would ultimately breed me.
I beg of you.
Please, Monokuma, please help Gundam.
Huh?
Miss Sonia?
I beg of you.
Please, I beg of you.
How pitiful.
Sonia.
An act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not befit a noble such as yourself.
Gundam.
Hmm.
It's fine to start for reals, right?
Fine.
Yes, I do not mind. However,
What is it, my four dark devas of destruction? Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared four dark devas of destruction, that is not like you at all. However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously!
Okay.
That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end! Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Just kill this guy already.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
You know, I find it weird when they make you read for a while, then they just switch it up to where they read.
Yeah.
Every time I see that bullshit, it looks like a fucking Game Gear. Every time. Oh?
Okay. Gundam Tanaka Stampede.
What is this, Lion King?
Oh god. Please don't let the hamsters die too. Yeah, leave him behind for this one, bud. Making an alchemy circle? What is going on?
It's doing it fast.
The fuck? Brian, what the fuck is happening?
They're taking him, Mike.
Brian?
They're
What?
taking him to where he belongs.
What? Monokuma, why are you reaching out? What? Okay.
Gundam!
That was an interesting one.
No. No!
Yep. Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still lingered deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? I mean, that sounds pretty straightforward, but I am stupid. Then, what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that.
Damn it.
Damn it. Damn it! I'm so pissed off. I need to throw something.
Damn it!
You all spent so much time worrying about each other, and thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of shit, every last one of you. But the biggest piece of shit is me!
Worst.
Damn it. Why am I so weak?
Oh.
such a downer. Clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
Yep.
This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
Gundam would most likely crawl his way out of hell, and I presume he will be very cross with us.
You're right. Maybe? You're right. Yeah, that's fine. We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. Still have to do it. Still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey!
We will not go peacefully into the night.
So, how much longer are you guys gonna stand around and chatter? The class trial's over, so it's okay for you to hurry back over to Jabberwock Island. However, the killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait!
Hold on! Oh, Jesus, hold on, sorry. My voice stopped. Water. Oh! How much longer are you gonna keep doing this?
Seriously, how long is he going to keep doing this? How long is this going to continue? How long is this game?
Now then.
Alright, after feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food.
Hey!
Hold on a second. That mood shift is too damn fast.
It's not like that.
Well, you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live, right?
Huh.
Geez, certainly something else. But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey.
Then let's go back for now and eat. And then, after we're full, let's sleep as much as we want.
Right?
And then, let's do our best.
And then
again.
Let's eat some more. And then sleep again. And then eat. And sleep. Yeah.
Masturbate.
You're right. Sleep with Hajime? What? Nothing?
Oh, what? What was that last part?
With this, the class trial has come to an end, and once again, we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished, but despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial, but at the moment, we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. Where did Nagito go? Yep, I'm definitely lucky. Welcome to the Nagito show, where I'm the main character. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Muzzy. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. And before everyone else, too. But it's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information.
What?
Well,
I guess they were too busy with other matters. Or maybe they've reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this.
damn it.
This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. Even if it costs me my life.
It's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this.
What's up with Nagito? I mean, with
Here's!
Hajime? Oh, there's a whole file on Hajime?
Well, remember before he said that the file only had Hajime's information?
Yeah.
But apparently that was a lie. There's other information in there. Like our true enemy, whoever that is.
All right! Monokuma has arrived. Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
Why is it the lonely little Nagito? Are you alone tonight, too?
What's the matter?
So what's up? Your face looks a little scary.
I see, so you can tell. I've got a terminal case of scary face.
Hmm?
Yeah. Anyways,
Perhaps you found out who the traitor is.
You know me well.
Well...
Is what I'd like to say, but unfortunately, I haven't learned that yet.
I see. So even you don't know, huh? Looks like the final showdown's gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
So, why'd you summon me anyway? Were you finally gonna confess your love?
Hey.
I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dead room.
Oh yeah? What about it?
There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
You don't even know?
Even you don't know? Wow, you're as stupid as the rest of them, Monokuma. Well, there's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, the total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
But this file contains documents that were created at Hope's Peak Academy, right?
Of course.
That's right! I just reused the stuff that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
But...
This file even contains information about the traitor. Is that person also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy?
Who knows?
Ooh, I wonder.
Hey.
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into the file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information?
What's wrong with that? If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, alright?
Well...
That's not my point.
Right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is.
What's wrong with that?
You're getting all riled up.
Well, you're splendidly correct when you say, I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignore it on purpose? It's just like Monomi after losing her magic stick. The traitor existence means absolutely nothing to me.
Their existence means nothing, huh?
No.
Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation lackey who's putting you guys all through this awful stuff.
That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know?
Huh?
Cooperation?
Hey.
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
Yep.
If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
Right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who that traitor is.
I see. Interesting. Very interesting.
No.
Absolutely, that's a big no-no.
Unbelievable.
I mean, I want to make everyone in your group feel despair. That includes you, too.
Well,
I knew you would say that.
Besides, I just wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on.
Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
you're right.
No matter what situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself in despair exist.
You're right. You're a true believer of hope, after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason.
Makoto?
Huh?
Reminds you. I don't know who you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person, man, they must be extremely unlucky.
Like...
But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this.
Well...
Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
Say what?
Huh?
You don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. I'll become an existence that could even be called ultimate hope.
Ooh, the two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him. Just less, stupid.
Hey, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
See?
Who are you waiting for on this island?
Huh?
Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. The person you're waiting for is the person you're waiting for already on this island?
Hey.
Well, answer my question.
That's...
If that's the case, if that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting?
Alrighty then.
The clock. Every time.
I'll say that bomb there's getting pretty bomby.
It's getting pretty bomby.
Pretty gusting bomby bomb right there. It's bomb-ass bomb, as I like to call it. This is a big old bomb, I tell you what. Alright, that's chapter 4 in the bag.
Oh.
And if my calculations are correct, I think we only have like 2 more, right? Isn't it usually like 6 chapters?
Yeah.
Getting pretty close to the end of the game, y'all. That's
Yes,
exciting. And I got Gundam's earring. Or, I'm sorry, his earring.
There you go.
My bad.
I was just about to come through.
My bad. Yes, I would love to save my progress game. You know me so well. Alrighty. Well, I think we're going to call it there and then pick it up next time. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Hopefully you're enjoying it. We're getting real close to the end here. So yeah, that should be fun. Yeah, tomorrow I believe we got a stream going on, right? Of some sort.
Yeah, we don't necessarily know what it is, but we're talking about doing a Friday stream.
Yeah,
so.
It'll be something. Yeah. Should be exciting. So tune in for that. Obviously Sunday will be the podcast. If you missed it, Wednesday. Again, we do that live. Wednesdays at 8 p.m. is the new time. And then Tuesdays I've been doing Alan Wake. Not the remaster, the original, but I've been having a lot of fun with that. So yeah, check that out if you're into some spooky shit. Meanwhile, over on the YouTube, we're doing Resident Evil Revelations 2. The most recent episode is where I finally get to play as a little girl who literally just points. That's her whole mechanic is she points at shit. It's really fucking funny. Please check it out. I promise you it's a good time. And yeah, and then if you missed it, we have a new channel trailer on the YouTube that we had a lot of fun making. It's got like a fun VHS public access channel aesthetic to it, so check all that stuff out. Lot of fun stuff in the making. Yeah, that's about all I got.
Yeah, come check it out, guys. We got stuff for everybody on here. Go look. Go tell your friends.
Got a little something for everybody. Unless you like things that are good, in which case, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, well, do you want to rate somebody?
Oh yeah, guys, who we want to rate? Who? Oh my god!
I'm also down to like raid like randos too, if we ever just want to like look up a game or something and see who's live.
Yeah, let's go look. Let's go. What's cool right now? You know what? Let's go see who's playing. Y'all like Metroid Dread?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's go see who's playing some Metroid.
Someone who's playing some Metroid Dread.
right,
smaller
let's
one,
see.
obviously.
Yeah. Here we go. Wiki Seba.
Spell it for me.
WIKISEBA.
Wiki Seba playing some Metroid Dread. Go check that out. The game looks dope.
Yeah.
And give Mr. Wiki Seba here our love. And yeah, everybody, we'll see you when we see you. Have a fantastic rest of your night. I love you. Be safe. Remember to brush your teeth twice a day. Okay, bye.
Bye.